There are artifacts that history has tried to erase, relics so dangerous that even whispers of them have been buried beneath the sands of time. But some secrets refuse to stay hidden. My name is Dr. Yusuf Al-Farouqi, a historian specializing in occult relics of the Middle East. For years, I have chased the legend of the Djinn's mirror, a relic said to be cursed, containing a spirit bound by King Solomon himself. Many believe it to be nothing more than a myth, but recently, I found something chilling. A letter. Dated 1862, it was written by an unknown scholar in Damascus. The ink was smudged, the parchment brittle, but the words were clear. The mirror speaks. The merchant is gone. Only his shadow remains. This was the first real lead I had. If the mirror truly existed, I had to find it. The name Djinn al-Muntasir appears in Damascus's historical records as a merchant of unimaginable wealth during the 17th century. His riches were legendary, but his disappearance was even more mysterious. No death record, no grave, only rumors. Locals whispered that he had made a pact with a Djinn, a bargain that granted him immense fortune, but at a terrible cost. His son died mysteriously. His wife vanished without a trace. And then one night, Djinn himself disappeared. His mansion, once filled with gold and silk, was abandoned overnight. Servants fled, claiming they heard whispers from the mirrors. Following the lead, I traveled to the ruins of Jinn's estate, deep in the old quarter of Damascus. The mansion, though worn by time, still carried an air of unease. The locals refused to enter. One man, an elderly caretaker, agreed to take me inside. "Sir," he warned, "do not touch any mirrors." As we walked through the dust-covered halls, I saw carvings on the walls, Solomonic inscriptions, ancient Hebrew texts meant to bind supernatural entities. Then, we reached a sealed door, a forgotten chamber. With effort, we forced it open. Inside, covered beneath centuries of dust and silk, stood a black mirror. The mirror's frame was obsidian, inlaid with gold. The inscriptions glowed faintly, shifting like living ink. And as I approached, the air around me grew heavy, as if something was watching. And then, I saw the crack, a single jagged crack down the center of the glass. This matched the legend exactly. Djinn al-Muntasir was said to have asked the mirror for wealth. It had granted his wish, but at a cost. I touched the surface. It was warm. The caretaker gasped. "You must leave it alone, sir." Then, a whisper, not from the caretaker, not from the wind, from inside the mirror. "You have found me." My blood turned to ice. The voice was deep, hollow, layered as if 1,000 echoes spoke at once. I stepped back. The caretaker grabbed my arm. "We must leave. Now." I took one last look, and that's when I saw it. My reflection did not move. It blinked, but I had not. We fled the chamber, sealing the door behind us. But I knew that the Djinn's mirror was real. It was still there, and it was waiting. Since that night, strange things have happened. I hear whispers when I stand near mirrors. My reflection lingers half a second too long. And the worst part, the crack in the mirror, now appears in every reflection I see. If the Djinn's mirror truly exists, should it be destroyed? Or is it better left hidden? Tell me what you think in the comments below. And if you ever find a mirror with a single jagged crack, look away. Subscribe for more supernatural folk tales and myths.